Welcome back to my channel. Despite the game-changing role that AI and big data have played in business decision making, the role of intuition cannot be downplayed in business. Many successful entrepreneurs have credited their business successes to their gut feelings, especially where data sometimes can become inconclusive. Intuition is developed through years of experience, pattern recognition, and deep industry knowledge. This raises the question, can human intuition from years of experience really beat the decision made by machines that learn from tons of data? Hi, I am Amaka and I help small businesses make sense of their data. Many businesses struggle because they don't integrate data into their daily operations, and I have been there myself. But building a data-driven culture can transform how you run and grow your business. Today, we're doing something different. We're diving into a fascinating debate. In our increasingly data-driven world, does gut feeling still have a place on business decisions? Based on my research, we will be discussing authors who have written about this topic to know what they think, and we'll also like to know where you stand. You might think it's all about the numbers these days, but stick around because the answer might surprise you. If you're a growing business, data analyst, business leader, hit the like and subscribe button. Let's build a community. Let's discuss in the comment section and share our experiences. Your insights could be the key to helping another business thrive. For years, the rise of data analytics, AI, and big data has led many to believe that cold hard facts are the ultimate key to business success. And there's definitely a strong case to be made for that, which we will get to. However, many seasoned business leaders swear by the power of their intuition, believing it plays a more fundamental role than data alone. And they might be up to something. In my data campaign in the small business world, I have seen a lot of retailers who do not believe that data carries some business answers because they feel that their business success over the years is backed by experiences over time. If you're not talking cold hard cash, they're not listening, and their thoughts is completely justified. Across decades of research and real-world observations, experts have consistently shown that intuition plays a critical role in effective decision making, especially in fast-paced, uncertain business environments. I have been diving into a bunch of articles on this topic, and a few really stood out to me. One was by Gary Klein and Roberto Calderwood, Decision Making in Action. Another by Jessica Price Jones, titled Intuition Isn't Just a Feeling, It's a Decision-Making Superpower. And then there was an insightful piece from the Harvard Business School. Despite coming from different angles, they all landed on the same core idea. In complex situations where hard data is either missing or lagging, experienced professionals often rely on intuition. But it's not just a gut feeling, it's more like a fast-acting judgment shaped by years of hands-on experience. That theme shows up again in the work of thinkers like Herbert Raffles in Mind Over Machines, Daniel Kahneman's Thinking Fast and Slow, and Christian Majeberg's Sense Making. They all support the idea that our intuitive brain is a powerful decision-making tool, especially when it's being refined over time through mastery and cultural understanding. Majeberg's, for instance, talks about how Ford was able to revive the Lincoln brand by leaning on human insight and cultural context, something that data alone couldn't deliver. And then there's Steve Jobs, whose uncanny ability to sense what people wanted before they even knew it themselves was central to how he approached product design. Walter Isaacson captures this beautifully in his biography of Jobs. So, while intuition in business isn't without its risks, the evidence suggests it's a powerful tool, especially when it's combined with analytical approaches. It helps us navigate complexity, leverage our hard-earned experience, and make those crucial, timely decisions. But let's not forget the powerful arguments for data-driven making decisions. Advocates on this side rightly point out that relying on hard facts can significantly reduce human bias and lead to greater accuracy. Harvard Business School Online shared a fascinating study showing that highly data-driven organizations are actually 3 times more likely to see major improvements in their decision-making. When you've got access to a huge amount of data and tools to analyze it properly, it becomes a lot easier to spot trends, forecast outcomes, and fine-tune your strategies with impressive accuracy. This idea isn't just coming from one place either. The Instat CRM blog, Harvard's Business Review, Deloitte Research, and an article from MIT Sloan Management Review all echo a similar message. Data-driven decision-making helps cut down on human bias and lean heavily on facts, making the whole process more objective and reliable than relying on gut instincts alone. The point to companies like Procter & Gamble, Coca-Cola, and Amazon as examples. Businesses that dominate their markets largely because of how well they use data to guide their decisions. There's no doubt that data has a big impact on large corporations. That's why it's such a popular topic. But we should talk more about how data affects small and medium businesses, because that's just as important. The shift towards data-driven decision-making is backed by substantial evidence showing that data can provide a more reliable foundation for business decisions than intuition alone. Companies that effectively leverage data analytics not only improve their decision-making process, but also gain a significant competitive advantage. So, where does this leave us? Is it data versus intuition? Some people might ask, why am I even discussing this issue in the first place? I am a data-driven decision ambassador, teaching small business owners about making data-driven decisions. Does it mean I do not believe what I preach? Well, I and many experts believe that the most effective business decisions aren't made by choosing one over the other, but by finding a way to integrate both. Forbes, Business.com, and Demo all share a perspective. While data provides solid facts and insight, intuition brings in the context like creativity, planning, organization, understanding that numbers alone can't capture. The real magic happens when businesses learn to master the art of combining the power of data analytics with the wisdom of intuitive judgment. This raises an important question, especially for small businesses. When should you trust your gut over data? Well, there's a couple of key moments. First, when you're doing something totally new, like launching a product that's never been done before, there might not be any useful data to guide you. In those cases, intuition and industry know-how become essential. Gabriel Swine pointed this out by referencing the original iPhone launch. People didn't even know they wanted it until they saw it. Jim McAlevey makes a similar point in the innovation stack. Entrepreneurs often have to rely on instincts when they're building something truly original that data simply can't predict yet. The other moment is when decisions need to happen fast. In high pressure situations, there isn't time to dig through data. As Jennifer Prudenke explains in The Data-Driven Leader, experienced professionals often sense changes before the numbers catch up. Think of a restaurant owner tweaking the menu based on the morning customer feedback, even if last week's data hasn't shown anything yet. In short, data is powerful, but sometimes your experience knows what the numbers don't, at least not yet. So in conclusion, while data analytics has revolutionized the business world, gut feelings and experience still hold significant value, especially for small businesses facing limited data, needing to make quick decisions or tackling ambiguous challenges. The most successful approach isn't to choose one over the other, but to find that sweet spot where data informs your decisions and intuition guides your judgment. What do you think? Do you rely more on data or your gut feeling in your business decisions? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more insightful discussions. If you're facing challenges with data collection or you want to know more about asking smart business questions to collect the right data, hit me up in the comment section. If you have topics you would like me to cover in future videos, let me know and I'll consider hosting a session on it. If you would like to consult with me for smart business strategies using data collection from your business, you can link up with me on any of my social media handles showing on your screen. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates. Until then, see you in the next one.